Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises or call halal to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahara Kal Kadash. I want to say double honors to our apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth, sincerity. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kal Kadash Barakathum. You know, this lesson I want to do, this is a GMS S&E, self-evaluation. You know, and I just wanted to go over envying. We've again, there's a lot of trauma in black culture that can keep its way in or sneak its way into the ministry. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an accusation towards any specific brother or anything. It's just that these are tendencies that happen, that I've seen, and that I've seen even within myself, because like I said, everything starts, a lot of S&Es starts through self-evaluation, to make sure I'm not that person, and pretty much doing such things that are presented in the lesson, and today, again, we're going over envy, and just a little quick hit, nothing too much. All right, so let's go into the word envy, and there's a particular word that I want to go into that's often used. Okay, so when you go into the word envy in the etymology, it is the Salakia. It goes back to envy, jealousy, rivalry. Okay, jealous, to envy, hate, earlier, look at, cast an evil eye upon, right? So, things happen, you know what I'm saying? And, we have brothers that may do things that we thought we weren't able to do. They may accomplish things, do whether good or bad, but they're accomplishing them. And it'll cause you to look evil at somebody or try to really compete, man. And there's a thing called godly jealousy. Let's see if I can find that real quick. This thing called godly jealousy. All right, just gonna have to take a picture of this so I don't lose my train of thought. Here. So 2 Corinthians 11:2, it says, "For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin." You know what I'm saying? So this is that godly jealousy is like, you see them doing good, and it's like a motivation, okay? Because that jealousy is really goes back to competing and competition. You know what I'm saying? That one-up spirit, that, that type of a spirit, is really not, a good spirit, man. You should want to see your brother shine. You should want to see your brother do well. You should want to encourage them to do good. You should want to add into their situation. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in the world we're losing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we're of course we're built to lose because we're under these curses. Spiritually we're winning. So let's keep that in mind. We're winning spiritually. Esau is perplexed, with these prophecies coming to pass, and we're on the right side, which is a beautiful thing. But in the world pertaining to the flesh, we're losing. So when you see a brother win just a little bit in the flesh, man, that's a celebratory thing, and it should be something to smile upon. All right. So I wanted to get this precept. Slakia, what's going on here? I wanted to get this precept going to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and 1, it says, and I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Yahweh Shai. All right, I have fed you with milk and not with meat. For hitherto you were not able to bear it, neither yet were ye able. Okay, it says, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal and walk as men? For while one saith, I am of Paul, and another, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? You see, that's that competing. You know what I'm saying? That envying. Well, I'm over here and you're, it's like, you know, my shackles are shinier type of deal. You know, we all putting in the work, you know, when it's coming to this particular subject. But, you know, just in a general sense, brothers, you know, we just have to be mindful that we don't carry that energy of you seeing somebody doing good and you be like, well, I did this the other day. You know, like, let that brother shine. You know, be happy for each other, man. You know, you see a brother accomplish something, even if it's something that you did 80 times, twice as better. You know, applaud that brother, man. You know, it's not, you gotta remember, sometimes it's not about you, even if you have done it before. You know, it's not always about us. You know, like you see a brother, hey man, if he know how to tie his shoes, shit. That's the, you know, and he never did it before. I don't care if he did it 1,000 times. This is a celebratory thing to see somebody accomplish a feat, man. What's wrong with that? You know? So we shouldn't be in the spirit of envying. It really just goes back to a jealousy, competition, and this last word I wanted to get in the etymology is antagonize. Okay, because this is a very a real consistent avenue, you know, from what I've seen and what I've done and what I've experienced, you know, to where people may belittle you, people may, you know, oh, I like your little outfit, you know what I'm saying, or it's cool. Like, you don't want to, you know, like, give that brother that shine and give him the spotlight, and you just fade to black and let him have it. You know, it should be a very beautiful thing for a brother to do something that makes him happy. Okay. So going into the verb, it says to compete with, act in opposition to, struggle against continuously. All right. To struggle against, oppose, be a rival from against, and agonizati, or, you know, I'm not pronouncing it right, so pardon me. You could look it up in the etymology yourself. It says to contend for a prize. So you're against somebody that's contending for a prize, or agon, or struggle, like agony, which is the word goes back to, is contest. Pretty much to contest against, meaning to make antagonistic. You know, if you go back to the word agony, is mental suffering. Pretty much you're putting on, you know, some type of stress, or making that, you know, if that brother got, you know, first place in foosball, and he be like, there ain't no real baseball. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like putting a mental stress on the person, you know? If that person's happy for that, then yeah. Now, yeah, you want to encourage them to do better? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you don't want to do something to where you make that person's happy and just crush their spirits, you know? Now, if it depends on what environment. If you're in an environment of, you know, like brothers do something spiritually and you have a standard, you don't want to celebrate on every single thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a brother accomplish a feat, you know, you give, hey, it says, let another man praise thee. You know? So that's our opportunity to really have a genuine, you know, happiness for a brother. And it's not like I'm not implying that brothers hate each other. You know, it's not that. That's why I went into the beginning and said, look, we be losing out here. So when you see somebody else win, even the scriptures tell you to envy not the sinners when you see them do good. You know what I'm saying? Because for them, it's like at the end of the day, we're going to receive righteousness, and it's a mental anguish. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I first came in the truth, that was, you know, I was walking and seeing, you know, 2/3, and they were riding around in certain cars and vehicles, and I'm like, man, why am I walking, man? Why Why do they get the ride? And the Lord rebuked my stupid ass for thinking like that, man. It's like, nah, man, I got you, man. This ain't nothing. What they got, they ain't gonna do nothing but tear their transmission up or get jacked. But I got something special for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're not supposed to, because we know the end of the sinners. We know the end of Esau. Now, when talking to our own brethren, man, their end is not going to be negative. You're supposed to, and at the end of the day, you're supposed to love your brothers. You love yourself. So if he shine, you shine. You know? So I just wanted to, hopefully that's helpful, and just try not to be antagonistic, man, or just negative, or, trying to bring somebody down and make yourself feel up. It's okay that somebody hasn't accomplished as much as you, and they're happy because of their accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Somebody win a boxing fight, you won the Golden Gloves, and you's like, yeah, but I won the Golden Glove last year. Have you been there? Nah, just be like, hey, man, congratulations. Hey, man, next step, man, I'm proud of you. You ready for the Golden Gloves, man. That's the different. That's encouraging compared to the first one, the former. That's more just belittling and trying to stunt veer through your accomplishments.
Hey, and this is a different segment I wanted to put in there. And I'm gonna salute again because it's a different day. I didn't get to upload the full video, and it must have been through the spirit. So I'm gonna say, call Allah, Yabashim Yahshai, Bashim Makakadash, Yabashim Yahshai, Bashim Makakadash, Barakatham. But I was just re-listening to the audio, and I was like, man, I forgot the flip side of the coin. And I'm gonna get this precept. We're gonna start out, okay? Because there's always a flip side to the coin, see here. So we're going to go to Sirach 11:4. It says, boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor. For the works of the Lord are wonderful, and his works are among men are hidden. So, you shouldn't. Now you can do another form of antagonistic, which is more offensive. You got defensive, to when somebody else does something, they say you got two people that are boxing in a match and they win and they're happy for the victory. That's not boasting. You know what I'm saying? That's you're in the moment. You're in the victory, because you do deserve to be happy about your accomplishments. You do deserve to be happy to celebrate, or when you study something, or you broke down something, or you found something out. You do deserve to be happy, but you don't want to be niggardly offensive with it, as to where when you find something out, you get something new, and you're being offensive with it. Oh, that's why you don't study. So you don't study like me, or you don't do it like me, type of deal. And that's very either way is a very heavy demon amongst our people to want to compete with each other instead of exalting each other. That's why through the curses, our people don't know how to work together to flourish. Person to have an idea and nobody will want to join in on the idea because it's not their idea. You know what I'm saying? And on the other side, hey, Jake can have an idea and then they'll want to be a tyrant over instead of watching everybody come up. And this has been in countless of movies. I hate to reference movies, but all those gangster movies, all those gang banging movies. You know what I'm saying? Showing how pretty much Jake either don't like somebody because they came up, or they shitting on people because they came up. You know what I'm saying? If you came up, then you're supposed to praise the Most High. You know what I'm saying? As far as boasting and something. Thank you, Most High. May this be fruitful. Maybe I'll be productive through this. May it be that I learn from this, such on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Not that, I told y'all, y'all wouldn't, y'all not me, y'all can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't want to do that to people, nor put that energy out there. So, yeah, it's another side to the coin as to, hey, you gotta be more, To much is given, much is required. You know what I'm saying? So the more power you have, the more righteous you are. You know, because I know some brothers, you know, within the world and within the ministry that are well off, and I can see why the Lord will bless these men. You know what I'm saying? Because they act just the same as the rest of us act. All right, and all of us can't handle, you know, these great things because some of us it goes to your head. That's why the scriptures say, "He that is righteous over little be righteous over much." So when you know, you don't want to be that guy that get a new pair of shoes and you wanna lace them up in front of everybody. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, you're happy, but you should be happy for your accomplishments. You know, us ourselves. You know, when we do something and it makes us happy, that's the reward right there. There's no need to boast. If you carry yourself a certain way, people will boast for you. Your reputation will precede itself. You know, the most simplest and carnal thing is, you know, you could say, like Scripture say, boast not of thy raiment. If you take pride in how you look as an individual, not to make how you look to other people, but if you take pride on how you look, and when you look in the mirror and say, hey, I like this, I look good, you know what I'm saying? You groomed yourself a certain way, you dress yourself a certain way, and that, you know, you like this fragrance, it makes, you know, this the fragrance you like to walk around smelling like, and then when you step out, you know, of course, yeah, this is what you want to represent, how good you feel, you want to represent how good you look, right? And you just walk around and people going, your reputation precedes itself. You know a man by his gate, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this man is, you know, he's well taken care of. He's you know, he has a strong mind or whatever, how you carry yourself. Because you could walk around looking down at the ground, and that says a lot. Not looking a man in his eyes, that says a lot. You know, not grooming your hair. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I'm renowned for that. You know what I'm saying? I take care of it, but like grooming it, but that shows like a sorrowful spirit, man. Because you know, within the scriptures, man, you put ash on your head, and you know, pretty much when you get into a low spirit, you'll tend to do that. You know, and what I'm saying is how you project yourself, that's the energy you're going to get. Now, you shouldn't do it the other way to where, yeah, these niggas ain't going to like this, or I'm going to kill them today. You know, and hey, I've been in the world, I've been in the truth, and bought an outfit and nobody, didn't go anywhere, and I felt like somebody had to see it instead of being happy for my outfit, man. You know, and I had to backtrack and be like, man, why am I getting these things because other people like them? I'd rather get the things I like because I like them. You know, and I know it's as simple as it sounds. Jacob may say, "No, I don't do that." You know, we do it. You know, it happens. You know, because again, we're under these curses. We've never, we've never been at the top in this society. That's why our people would like to get them gold chains because they want to be seen by everybody else. You go home to them riches, man. You know what I'm saying? That like them chains, that many chains don't suffice. It's not like, you know, they have any significance. It's to show to everybody else that, hey, look at me. So you don't want to antagonize in that offensively either. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you have a right to be happy about your accomplishments, but you shouldn't, you know, shit on nobody. And you have a right to have godly jealousy. That's on the other side, you know, so in a good way to be offensive is to be happy to glory in an accomplishment. To defensively be righteous about it is to have a godly jealousy. When somebody does something, it's like, man, that's incredible. I would love to do something like that, and they set a standard. Or you're so proud of them or happy, even though you can't experience what they experience. It's like, man, that's great. You know, I wish that was me. But you like, you know, you happy for them, you know. But then the negative of both sides is when you're offensive, is when you shitting on people. You get something new and you dangling in their face to you and never get this, and you know what I'm saying. And you just, you know, irritating them spiritually, you know. And then, you know, in a positive sense, negative sense to being defensive is when somebody do something, you're belittling it. So if they accomplish something, they're excited about it, and like, well, it wasn't first place, or it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? these are the things that, that can happen. And mind you, these are the type of, these are no carnal, blatant sins that you can say, aha, you did it, here's the evidence. And this is why it lingers and it runs so rampant amongst our people, is because you can't, really put your finger on it and say, this is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? To really place the blame or to bring order to a situation that frustrates. So hopefully this was edifying. I pray, because I think it'd be helpful to just my best suggestion to counteract that is to counteract it. Sincerely be happy for brothers' accomplishments. Sincerely be encouraged by brothers' accomplishments and feats. Let them rub off on you. Let them increase you. And when they increase, be happy for them. No matter what, man. Even if you're not into it, they did it. Be happy for them. You know what I'm saying? You may not be into the Hebrew. You may got off it for a while, but if that brother learned the Hebrew alphabet, man, be happy for him as though it was you that learned something that you've never learned. Because that's the reality of it, is that person's happy that they learned something that they never learned, not because, oh, I did this. Everything shouldn't be subjective in what you see. You know what I'm saying? But brothers will be on, social media, Instagram, you'll see a little meme or you see a joke and they have you dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. Like, man, I've seen that beef. Nah, man, it's like, hey, man, that was funny when I seen it. It's not like you're tearing them down. You're saying, yeah, that was funny when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? To the point, or you don't even have to say when I seen it. Regardless, it's like, that was funny. That's at the end of the day, that brother's laughing at something that was funny, and you knew it was funny too. You thought it was funny, so let's enjoy the environment. Or if it's not funny to you, let that brother enjoy what he's laughing at. Now it shouldn't be disturbing. It shouldn't be, things out of whack. Let things be pure, man. Let things be organic. So just be happy for brothers, man. Be happy for brothers. Now, if brothers not doing what they're supposed to do, you're not supposed to be happy. You're not sitting there gonna high five everything they do. If it's not funny, you don't have to laugh at everything because you want them to be happy. You don't have to trim your ways to seek love. So if it's not funny to you or if it's not appealing, then it's not appealing. But you celebrate that brother's happiness. You know what I'm saying? You celebrate that brother's moment. To where it's encouraging them, getting them to be better, all kind of things. So again, hopefully it's edifying and helpful. I think it'll truly be helpful and it could really brighten up the rooms within the environment that you're in by being like that. It makes people happy to be around you and joyful to be around you. And I'm saying that from my experience, and I used to always wonder, why is it, it feel like I'm bringing a dark cloud, and I self-evaluated and realized, these were one of the things that I've done in the past, and it should be fixed. And I'm constantly within that mindset of asking myself, what can I do to just be better, virtuously, whether it's saying something straight out to a person and telling them, whether it's encouraging them for their good, not for me, you know what I'm saying, and, just many other things of that nature, and this is invigorating. This is relieving to the spirit when you're able to accomplish these things, man, because you only feel good, but everybody around you feel good, like old boy on Paid in Full said, everybody eats, B, you're not happy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm doing good, but when I do good, I make sure everybody else do good. Because that's the whole point to being in that environment, so to speak. So to being in this truth, I want to grow, so everybody growing around me that's what should make me happy. Not making somebody feel bad for not growing or making somebody feel like they can't accomplish or shitting on somebody with information. You should feel great about, increasing people like yourself and above yourself. Because, there's another demon that runs rampant that's very cloakish, and Esau carries it heavy upon him. They don't mind you doing good as long as you're not doing better than them. That's Esau's whole spirit. And you can go back to when Jacob and Esau were beefing, we took the birthright. We got a leg up on him, so he was pissed off. And then when he seen us the second time, and Israel had he sent the caravan ahead, Esau was straight. He ain't had no worries. So he wasn't worried about, our forefathers. But then when he started seeing us coming up and being the people that the Lord ordained us to be, then he started, erase it for no reason. They don't have no reason. They don't have no vendetta, no beef, no nothing. And that goes back to the covenant, man. And it pretty much is wanting more than what you need, man. Here it is. You'll have a place to stay. And then somebody else, get in a position, and you'll feel some type of way. But you got a place to stay. Now, somebody can move you to a godly jealousy to where their standards of living may want you to increase yours. But you shouldn't, have to tear somebody down or do something or antagonize or to be derogatory towards that situation in order to make yourself feel some type of way. Pretty much if somebody gets a lampshade and you I'm going to get a lampshade. It's like, you don't want to be like that. Be like, oh, man, I didn't think about the decorating like that. This is dope. And that's it. That's when you got that godly jealousy is positive. But that, and you give people their flowers. I love giving brothers their flowers. Brothers, man, brothers help us. We help each other out, man. And I truly value brothers, man. And I am motivated and inspired and move with godly jealousy towards these brothers. I see brothers that are extremely wise, extremely patient, understanding, zealous, compassionate, with the charity. It's man, and this makes me. They set a standard. It's like, man, I gotta work on this type of stuff. It's not that I want to be like him, or it's like, hey, look at him. He think he all high and mighty. No, man. This is a beautiful thing. You see brothers radiate their spirit, man. And then when you radiate yours and you do good, you don't have to make nobody feel bad, man. People should be happy. So if you do something, it should be for you. If you accomplish, if you study something, for a long time I did lessons. Everything was spiritual. I did it with the intent, but again, that nigga spirit latches on. And you want to do certain things like Scripture says to be seen of men. And it's like, nah, man, you got to do these lessons. When you say, yeah, I studied how I was supposed to study, I said everything I was supposed to say. I said it in sincerity. I didn't trim my ways. I didn't, hold my words back. I said everything I was supposed to say. And that's where you get satisfactory in mind. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going back, checking the views, checking to see, you know what I'm saying? Because Satan could get in your mind and play with your carnality and make it feel like you're incompetent or whatever, man. We are who the Lord made us, man. And when the Lord throws us a bone of victory, that's a beautiful thing. We deserve to celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that you take it and turn it to a bad energy. So with that being said, I want to say, call hello, y'all, Bashimi Al-Shai, Barakar Kadash, the honor to our apostles, our elders who rule well, blessed society, see brothers out there teaching and enduring truth sincerity. Shalom.